Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Blue 30, Smith red. Ready.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
It's a gain of a yard. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Young's gonna throw it. 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Okay, ready.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Set, go.
Play action now. Young. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Black 95. Set.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And they'll bring him down with some nice damage done on that return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's caught Jalen Royals. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
48-yard line.
And he can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Slot man motioned over. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sarah headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
First play is going to be again to Genty. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Genty from the gun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Ready? Go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Shotgun snap out of Young. Has it in close. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down.
Young working from the gun. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This is Genty on 2nd. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They gain 14 on the play, and that's good for a Raiders first.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
On the double.
We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
Yellow, 22, set.
First down, and they go right back to it. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Out of the gun, Young. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this one. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Receiver in motion going left. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
22 meters. Ready. 45. White. Set. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Black. Hut.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. Hut.
Young looking to throw. On the move, hit it right. Man downfield, and Myers has it. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 22, and that's a Vegas first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first. Going play action. Young. Throwing the out route complete. He has the touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Offense is set. First and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give here to Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Second and goal coming up from the 7.
7-yard line.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
Looking to throw, Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds.
A loss of 2 on the
And
play.
quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Forced out to his right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Now quickly, things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up, black, blue, check.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 45, White, ready.
Back to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Down. Black 40. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, green. 10 black. Blue striker.
Now it's Young. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The Raider field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Looking slant route complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready. Cut.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Shut up!
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to let this go. They connect on the deep shot. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. At that time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Cut out left. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Back to the air, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Has it down close. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Pacheco goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, if you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Bang. Hut. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 29.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 red. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Fight 60. Set. Set.
From the red zone now. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders make it a 16-point ball game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First down throw, Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand, not two
so
hands got on the football.
Hey, don't make no motherfucking sense.
Check down complete to Pacheco. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 30. First down, Kansas City.
Going on first down, Mahomes. On target to Royals. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10.
They'll send him over right. From the red zone on first. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They're lining up on the doorstep, second and goal from inside the 1. And he's brought down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
First and 10. At their own
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Black shot. Go.
Out of the gun, Young. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. They could really use a good one here.
Right here.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And he can't hurt you with the return. Just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Trips right to start out.
That's not even shit, son.
Mahomes on 1st and 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's on the beach?
Incomplete.
You
go middle of the field against
okay.
I got Starburst.
What I did, so
easy completions to be found.
You're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
I got full legs.
The football's loose. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery.
Recovered by the offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Drill, 60 red.
I don't know.
Here's Genty running right. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Giving this to Genty. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 45-yard line.
Young on the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
Third and long for him here. He brings it in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third-down situations? It takes tremendous size, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Rubio, let me show you. Let me show you.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
These skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Smart defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Hey, Prince.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. This is Royals working the left side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Desperation time here on fourth. He connects downfield. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down, Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He lofts it deep right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he goes, third and long. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No, bring back.
Fourth down, it's 23 yards and a first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Headed out right. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 27.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready, go.
Shotgun snap now Young. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders moments away from their 4th win of the year. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
30.
Young working from the gun. Brought in by his back here. It's Gentile. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He fields this at the 18. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. First down throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing again, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that That'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for the future games and get him out of this ball game.
And that's the Raiders' first down. More than that, Brock. It should seal away the win for him. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Las Vegas,
Ready.
first down.
Yellow.
First
Double
and 10 at
38.
the 40-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set now. First and 10.
Las Vegas, first down.
And off to Genty. And now stop him after a short pickup to the 24. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
All right, bro. I'm finna drop low. He back on the way. Bye. All right. And hang up. Looking at Reese. Finna try to. Hey, this is my favorite. Big man, no. Hey. Yo, look, that shit is crazy. Now, to man, just go. I did not have time for the stand-up comedy. We traffic the time. Why? Oh, big game turn into a mouth. Yeah. I try to show them the effect of end up getting front row seats for a Kirk Franklin concert that I didn't ask to go to.